What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Sydney Roosters Diehards. It is Haynesy here. And today we are going through your team list predictor lineup video as the Sydney Roosters take on the Manly Seagulls at 4 Points Park, Brookvale Oval, this Thursday night, kicking off at 8 p.m. local time. It is the return of Daly Cherry Evans back to Brookvale Oval, where it all began. It's going to be a mouth-watering clash on Thursday night. And here on the Sydney Roosters Diehards, we have your game day content covered with a live stream watch along on my personal channel, Haynesy_YT, followed up by your match reaction immediately following the clash and our player rating video shortly after. So before we begin, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and give us a follow on the Instagram. Sydney Roosters Diehards for your latest Roosters updates, news, and opinions. And just a bit of housekeeping, folks. I have no insight or no intel on what the team is going to look like. This is basically of my own bat here, my own decision of what most likely Trent Robinson is going to name his 22-man squad when it gets announced on Tuesday afternoons at 4 p.m. And after the team list gets announced, we'll be back on here on the Diehards for your team list reaction live stream as we go through and dissect the squad going into Thursday's clash. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching as per usual. Right, let's get straight into it. Starting off with our captain and our fullback, our leader in charge, James Tedesco at fullback. Pretty close. Self-explained there. On the wings, it will be obviously Daniel Tupou and Martin. No one going to need to say big performance required for Marky Mark. Didn't have the greatest game defensively on the weekend, and hopefully he can now be able to rectify that on Thursday night. Into the centres, and it's a much-needed return of Billy Smith. Obviously missed the last two clashes with injury, head knock / a knee injury, it would also appear. So Billy Smith is available for selection, and he'll be named at left centre on the weekend, alongside probably one of the best defensive centres in the competition, and that's, of course, Robert Toya. Into the halves, and like I mentioned at the top, it is a return homecoming for Daly Cherry Evans. He'll be named at 6. Heard a little bit of reports that he might have been moved to the bench. I don't think that's going to happen this week. DC is going to be named in the sixth position with Sam Walker in jersey number 7. As we move into the forward pack now, we've got Nafahu White starting in jersey number 8, with Lindsay Collins in jersey number 10 starting up in the front row. And jersey number 9 at hooker, it is going to be Reece Robson to make his second appearance for the Sydney Roosters after making a long-awaited return from injury in last week's clash against the Panthers. Into the back row, it will remain the same as well. Angus Crichton in jersey number 11 alongside Siwa Wong in jersey number 12. And in jersey 13, this is where it gets starting to get spicy. Jersey number 13, I like what I saw on the weekend with this guy coming on and creating a little bit of a partnership with Reece Robson in the middle during the game, and that is going to be Connor Watson. I'm going to be naming him in jersey number 13 at lock. I think it's time to get Watto into the side starting, and I think more game time for Watto alongside with Reece Robson is going to work wonders, and that's why I'm naming him in the lock position. Wouldn't be surprised, though, if Robbo names Egan Butcher at 13. I just wouldn't be surprised if he does that. Jersey number 14, well, I did hint, obviously, he made his return to New South Wales Cup on the weekend, played in jersey number 20 off the bench, played with a lock throughout the middle as a bit of a third half, first receiver kind of role. And I think this guy needs to be in the side in some way, shape, or form. With Connor Watson moved to lock, I think this is the perfect opportunity for him. Jersey number 14, it is a return from injury, Hugo Savala. Obviously, injured his ankle, syndesmosis injury in our trial game against the Tigers. He re-injured it during training, has been out for a couple of weeks, made his return for only half an hour or so in New South Wales Cup on the weekend. Played a bit, like I said, played off the bench as a 14 role, played as a bit of lock, and I think he'd be perfect as a 14 going into this clash. Hugo Savala is named in jersey number 14. Jersey number 15, it is going to be Blake Seep. Although he didn't have a great game on the weekend, not his worst game, but it wasn't great at all. But you know, we all know the class and how he'll continue to rise. Blake Seep, he'll be named in jersey number 15. Jersey number 16, it is going to be Nat Butcher. Nat Butcher will be in jersey number 16. I'd like what I saw off the bench. Nat Butcher obviously wasn't a standout, but I did like what I saw off the bench. Made some in the big minutes that he had some good runs. Defensively was good, and that's why I'm keeping him inside in jersey number 16. And jersey number 17, I thought he was probably our best off the bench on the weekend. That was Celeste Fiketti. I'm naming him in jersey number 17. I thought he had a great game off the bench and can hold his head up high in a rather performance to forget from the club, but Celeste can hold his head up high and played well off the bench. He remains in the 17, and he'll be named in jersey number 17. And jersey number 18 on the first spot on the bench, and I'm going with Cody Ramsey. I thought Cody Ramsey has been playing really great football in New South Wales Cup, and I think he'll be a perfect replacement in jersey number 18. And in jersey number 19, I am going to go with Egan Butcher in jersey number 19. I think having another forward, not a forward utility, but have a forward on the six-man bench as extra cover. Obviously, having Hugo Savala in jersey number 14 covers the halves position. In case of a DCE, Sam Walker goes down, having Cody Ramsey covers the outside backs, but having a forward on there, just say, for example, Lindsay Collins early on is unavailable, having an extra forward on in Egan Butcher can help us with the middle front. And the rest of the squad from jerseys 20 to 22, I do have Junior Ponga in jersey 21, Benai Uelu in case Reece Robson is a late withdrawal, and in jersey number 22, Taylor Salu in jersey number 22. I thought, obviously he's been in this extended squad start of the year, but he had a really great game in New South Wales Cup. He set up, he got a try, see the break that he made, setting up our first try for Toby Rodwell. I thought, it was a great performance from Taylor Salu in a losing effort in New South Wales Cup. Just a notable absence, obviously, Toby Rodwell. Obviously, Hugo's back. We've got the halves covered, so he can focus back on New South Wales Cup. On the 22 this week, Tedesco fullback, Daniel Tupou and Martin Wanganita-Wase on the wings, with the centres of Billy Smith returning and Rob Toya. The halves of Daly Cherry Evans and Sam Walker. The front row of the Fahu White and Lindsay Collins. Reece Robson in jersey number 9. 11 to 12, back rowers, Angus Crichton and Siwa Wong. Connor Watson starting in jersey number 13. The bench of Hugo Savala, Blake Steep, Nat Butcher, Celeste Fichetti. And the other two bench spots of Cody Ramsey and Egan Butcher, of Junior Ponga, Benai Uelu, and Taylor Lasalu. And that rounds out the 22-man squad for this clash against the Manly Seagulls this Thursday night, kicking off at 8 p.m. at 4 Points Park, Brookvale Oval. Obviously, our head coach, of course, Trent Robertson. Right, folks, that concludes today's team list predictor video. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check it out for our team list reaction video on the Diehards live streamed around about 5-6 p.m. tomorrow afternoon as we go through the Roosters lineup and go through the latest Roosters news updates and opinions. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and give us a follow on the Instagram as well. And we'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.